Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. I know I just always disappear. I just keep disappearing and coming back. But this time I don't know what, I don't have any excuse for not uploading videos. And the worst thing is that I actually have videos, but I don't know why why I don't get to upload them, because when I make a video and then I realize I don't have an intro or I don't have an outro. By the time I realize I don't have an intro, I'm so demotivated that I don't know, I can't, I don't want to go back and do the intro or do the outro. So I just said, well, that's what it is. And and this year, I know with New Year comes with so many promises, and I'm one person who always promise. I over promise more than I deliver. So this time I'm not promising anything. I'm not apologizing anymore, because it's my fault. It's my fault that I don't get to upload the videos that I take time to record and edit, but I don't upload them. So I'm just going to try my best. Try my best to be consistent this year. That's why I don't know. New Year, new me is a thing, because most people, even no matter how you refuse the fact, the new year always makes you think like, what have I done? What am I doing with my life? Or what have I done in the past year? Or what is it I want to do different this year? So I'm one of those people. I want to use this new year to set certain boundaries and rules and things that I really want to do, and things that I want to stop doing. So obviously being consistent on YouTube is one of the things that I really want to do, and I'm promising myself that I need to be disciplined. Anybody who knows me knows that I over promise more than I deliver. Most of the times everybody around me knows that you have so much to give, you have so much to do, but we don't see you, we don't hear from you, we don't, you don't make moves. So this year I'm going to try as much as I can to really get into things. I'm going to shake things up. So I made a little list of the things that I'm going to be doing this year and the things that I'm not going to be doing. So keep watching. So first things first, the things that I'm going to be doing this year is being positive. I used to be so childish. I know that it was immaturity, and I have a negative vibe that it took me a long time to accept that it's really negative. Like, I laugh a lot at people, or I laugh at situations, or I make fun of situations, not knowing that I'm actually, like, my words actually hurt. But I always feel like I'm just being sarcastic. But this year I'm really going to be positive and soft spoken and considerate. I understand now that what people go through, and when I look back, I just say that I was really stupid, I was so childish, and I've said so many things to people that I wish I didn't, because people who know me personally, they think that they know that I'm funny, or that I don't mean harm. They know, but I always take all of these things and I extend to people that I just met, people who don't even know me, and I'm trying to be sarcastic with them. It comes off as negative, and this year I really want to work hard on that. I'm going to work hard on that. I know many people think that I can't do it because it's part of me, but I'm actually trying to be positive. Now when I want to make a comment, or if somebody tells me something and I want to reply, I take my time. I take my time to make sure that I select the words that are not going to hurt, or that are going to be motivative and actually positive. So I'm going to try, I promise. And the second thing that I'm going to try to do this year is communication. I communicate for some time, and then I just disappear into the bushes. And this is because I really don't like when somebody comes across like there's this thing where when you don't talk with somebody for long and then they come back and say, so now that you have your money, you've forgotten about me. That just is just, it closes everything. Like if you say that to me, you're not going to hear from me in a long time. Like there are things that I don't expect people to say. Like if we are communicating and I stop talking for some time, just ask, you know, how are you doing or what's up or something. Don't come and don't come and tell me like who is keeping you busy or now that you're better than us. You know, all of those things. Once anybody I'm talking with says that to me, I'm just like, this is it, this is it, this is it. You will not hear from me anymore. I'm just going to look at you like, okay, let me just go back to being better than you, or you know. But this year I'll try. I know that I will try to just swallow it and just, you know, just keep it pushing. I'll try. But if it doesn't go, guys, I swear to God, I'm not pushing it too much. Like I'm saying I'm going to work hard in communication, even though people keep trying me and making silly comments, like, but this time I'm going to try. I'm going to be open to communicate in relationships, friendships, and because even my mom sometimes I just ghost my mom and she's like, did I do something wrong? What's going on? If you know, and I'm the kind of person we can talk for a week every day and then the next day you don't hear from me and that's it. I just say, let me close the fridge and I'm gone. You'll never hear from me again. But this year I'm going to try. But I need strength. God help me, because I don't know how to handle when somebody is coming at me and you don't know what I'm going through with my life, or I'm working, or you don't know if I'm in school or if I'm trying to sleep, and then I don't text you back and it's a problem, and I try to explain to you and then you think that it's because I feel like I'm better than you. But I promise I'll change. And then the next thing that I'm going to do this year is celebrating. I'm going to celebrate every little win that I'm going to do this year. Is I'm going to try to celebrate every little win in my life. Like so many times I just feel like I'm underachieved, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing really good, but I feel like I'm underperforming or I'm underachieving to the extent that I'm so hard on myself that I don't do enough, and I feel like that is not good for me. It's not good for me. So I'm going to try as much as I can. Like even if I upload a YouTube video, I'm buying an extra drink and I'm eating something special. Like anything I do, if I achieve something, no matter how small, I'm celebrating it, because that to me, it's like a self-motivation that just keeps you going and makes you realize, oh, okay, you're doing something and you need to keep doing this thing to make you feel good, you know. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And the next thing that I'm going to do is do whatever I want, because at this point I'm reserved at certain points. You know, my parents are Muslims, and sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to disgrace my family with this. This is a disgrace to my family. But this year, my family can wait. I'm doing whatever I want. I'm doing whenever I want, and not in like in the bad things. I'm just saying that I'm not letting anybody just restrict me on like, you have to do it this way, you have to do it this way, you can't do this, you can't. I'm doing what I want this year. And the next thing that I'm going to do is, that is hard, it's extremely hard for me, is to ask for help when I can't do it on my own. Anytime I just, it's not like asking for help, anytime I explain to somebody my difficulties or the things that I'm really going through, just explaining, I won't sleep that night. I feel like I've overshared or I've overburdened somebody with my problems, and talk less of asking for help. Well, then when I ask for help, it's like I'm going to die. I will not sleep at night, like, oh my God, what did I just do? And the thing is, it's becoming a problem because I've been so independent. I've been taking care of myself and my family for since I think since 2010. Since 2010, I've been the only person, like the only person taking care of myself. I've never asked for help. I've never had any help. But this year I'm tired, I'm old, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. So if you're my friend, just know that I'm asking for help. This year, if I can't do it, I'm asking for help. But not to the extent that you'll be a burden, you know, not like can you get a recharge card kind of help. Just little things. I'm just want to be able to know that I can ask for help. I just want to tell myself that if I can't do it, it's not a problem. I can always ask for help and it's not a problem, you know, because I help out people a lot too, and I want to be able to ask for help before. And when I ask for help from the wrong person or somebody who cannot help me, I just feel like here we go again, you know, why did you have to do that, you know? So I'm killing that habit, and I cannot do it all. I'm tired. At this point, I accept I'm tired. And so another thing that I'll be doing this year is actually keeping friends, the friends that I have now, like keeping friendships. I am so bad at making friends. Now I'm good at making friends, but I'm so bad at keeping friends that I don't have the patience. I've fallen out with most of my friends over the smallest, tiniest things. Over the smallest, tiniest things that you could never imagine. Like if you ask me like why are you not friends with this person anymore, I don't really know. I can't remember, and I don't know. When I look back, it's something so small. But this year I think I'm grown enough, I'm matured enough to understand that friendships are not like that. Friendships are something that you have to work hard. If you want to have a good friend, you have to be a good friend too, and I'll try my best. Now I have a friend that I don't know, it's like a friend that I've prayed for. She's everything to me, and I pray that I keep this one. Am I crying? I pray that I keep this one friend for the longest time, because I'm really getting old and making new friends is so exhausting. It's more exhausting than making new boyfriends, and I just hope that I'm patient enough to keep this one friend, because I suck at friendship. All my friends, I let them go. All my friendships are gone. All the friends I grew up with, everybody. I just want to like, I have friends, but it's not like we used to be, and it's not like, you know, as solid as I want friendship to be. As an only child, my mom told me that, you know, your problem, you're just trying to get sisters and brothers, and that's why you keep forcing friendships, or you keep wanting more from people who cannot live up to what you want. So at that point, I understand that actually I always go too deep into friendships that I want my friend to be like, my mother gave birth to you, we are sisters now, so it's not friendship anymore. But at the end, it's either my fault or their fault, or we cannot come to a compromise, and I'm so impatient with fixing things that the communication thing, I just ghost, and I go and go and go and never look back. So this year I'm praying so hard that I am matured enough to work things out when things are not going well, or to, you know, to be a big girl and handle business and keep me a friend, because it's a cool word and everybody needs somebody. It must not be a boyfriend. Everybody needs somebody they can just talk to. Like the friend that I have now, when I talk to her, I feel like it's, you know, it's relatable. There's somebody, we're in this together. My mom is my best friend, but there are things that I can't tell my mom, even though she wants to know everything. But there are things that I can't tell my mom, and I'm hoping that I work on that part. And then another thing that No. So now, okay, so now those are the things that I'm going to do, even though the way I presented them looked like the things I'm not going to be doing, but I have a list of the things that I'm not going to be doing. And one of the things that I'm not going to be doing is negative. Of course, I'm not going to be negative. If you catch me being negative, just pull my ear or just tell me, like you said, just, you know, just hold me to it. Sometimes I might just sleep, but I'm going to work hard to not be negative. So, and the second thing that I'm not going to be doing is self-sabotage, because I do that a lot. I self-sabotage. Like, if a relationship doesn't work out, I'm just thinking like, is it my fault? It's my fault. I didn't do this. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this. Or if something doesn't go well, I always blame myself so much, and I'm just going to stop self-sabotage and just accept that there are things that we can't change and the things that can work out, and there are things that I can't help, that will always happen. And yeah, that's the one. And the things that I'm not going to the things that I'm not going to tolerate this year is people commenting about my weight gain. I know that I gain weight. I know I have a mom, I have a mirror. I know I have clothes that don't fit. I know that I gain weight. Please, when you see me, please don't tell me that I'm fat. I know, please, because I'm going to be I'm going to fall on you. Don't tell me that I'm fat. I'm not tolerating that compliment, because people think that it's a compliment or it's a personal update. Like, fat, yes, I know I have a mirror, I have a mom who tells me I have clothes that don't fit me well. I know that I'm fat. I know. So please, you will not be tolerated this year. Don't even try it, please. I know that I'm trying hard to be peaceful and all of that, but I think that's the one thing that's going to break me. Don't tell me I'm fat. I know. So guys, so these are the things that I'm going to do and the things that I'm not going to do. And of course, I have personal or other things that are personal to me that I really want to do, and I feel like sharing them is going to, I don't know, going to spoil them. So I have other personal things that I want to do, but these are just the things that I want to do to feel like a new person, or to help improve, you know, myself. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, guys. And you can share with me, like, if you care. You can share what you feel like you want to do this year, and it's never too late. Even though we use the new year as a mark to start new or to improve other things or to add other things, it should not be like the only time you decide to change. I just feel like the new year is it's obviously the time that makes you like reflect deeply and look back. And you know, it could be your birthday, it could be March, it could be May, November, but these are the things that I will be doing for the new year. And I'm going to hold myself responsible, because the world is ending anyway, so you might as well be the best version of yourself, or be whatever you've always wanted to be. This is the right time to be that, because we don't know, tomorrow is not promised. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful new year. I hope that God bless all your plans, and I hope that all the things that you plan to do come to pass. Thank you, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe. Oh my god, no subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends and family, and come back next time. Thank you for staying. Thank you, guys. Happy New Year.